Hello students, once again I am with you to clear all the doubts of you about the logarithms and its properties, and we will extend few new ideas. And as you know that we are studying the Engage NY standards ACED1, and our success criteria today is to evaluate the unknown variables applying the logarithmic properties, and also see. Now, before solving this kind of equation, it is very important that you should be familiar with one property, that is, if base b is raised with a log base b of x. So what is important, that the base of the exponential function and the base of the log are same, then you can cancel them with each other and the answer is x. Similarly, if I am writing, for example, 2 to the power log base of 2 of x. So here log has a base 2 and the 2 is for the exponential function, so you can cancel them. The base of exponential function is also 2, so you can cancel them. The answer is x. Now come and try to apply this idea over here. Here log 6 is written on the left hand side and on the right hand side, and the question says that solve the logarithmic equation by using the properties of equality. Now on the left hand side log base 6 is written, on the right hand side log base 6 is written. You can cancel with each other. But what is the strategy? Why we are cancelling them? Actually, we are raising the power of 6 on both sides. When we raise with the same power, so of course log base 6 will cancel with the 6 power base of the exponent, and this also cancel. So we are ignoring that question and we are just eliminating them directly. So what is left? Now 6x square minus 3 equals to 7x is left. And you know that this is a quadratic function. So in order to solve the quadratic function, it is very important that you should familiar with the we should know about how to factorize the quadratic functions, because if you don't know how to factorize the quadratic functions, then just watch my previous video so that you can understand how can we do this. But here let's see, bring the 7x on the other side to make the equation equals to 0. So you will get 6x squared. When you bring the 7x on the other side, it will gives you negative 7x, and negative 3 equals to 0. Now what will happen over here? Now what will happen over here? You have 6, negative 7 and negative 3. So you know that the quadratic equation must be written in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c if you equals to 0. If you are using the calculator, then you can go to scientific calculator, you can go to the mode 5 and 3, and you will get uh, a window will appear in front of you, which you have to edit the a, b and c values as 6, negative 7 and negative 3 to get the value of x directly. And if you are using the graphic calculator, then go to the option menu. Then you have to go to the equation F2 and F1. Same window will appear and you have to write 6, negative 7 and negative 3 to factorize them, and just write the answers directly because they are only asking you to find the value of x. So x is 1.5 and 0.33, and you all know that x with the negative sign with the log is the exclusive answer. So our main answer is x equals to 1.5. Now let's check what will happen in the second equation. So you have to raise the base 2 because log has a base 2 to cancel them with each other. Now you will be left with 6x squared plus 1 equals to 5x. Now bring the 5x on other side in order to set the equation equals to 0. Now positive 5x comes on the second side, it will becomes negative 5. Now write or do yourself by using the quadratic formula. And why I am at this stage, I am saying that if calculator is allowed, use the calculator to just manage the times. So you will get x equals to 1 over 2 and x equals to 0.33, and both are the included answer because both are the positive sign. Now let's solve this question. Now in this question, what is important, that there is a negative sign. Everything, and there are two logs are written. You cannot eliminate if you have two or three terms separating with the negative or positive sign. So first of all, apply the logarithmic properties and shrink them or condense them. How? By using here minus, it means you can use the quotient property of logarithm. What does quotient property says? That if you have m over n, then it can be written as log of m minus log of n. So the two terms can, if they are separated with a negative term, in order to shrink them, you will write the log with the same base and write them, the first thing which is positive on the top and which is negative should be in as a quotient in the denominator, equals to log base 3 of 7 as it is. Now cancel, here there is one log, on the other side there is one log, cancel them by raising the power of 3, or you can directly write it, no need to show that step. So 56 over n equals to 7. You have to find out the n. Now they are here under the 7, there is nothing, it means 1. So what you can do, you can cross multiply and you will get x n times 7, you will get 7n equals to 56. Now divide both sides by the 7. 7 and 7 cancel, so n equals to 8 is your answer. Let's try another question in which log base 2 of 4x is separated with a positive sign with log base 2 of 5 equals to log base 2 of 40. Now log base 2 and log base 2 are same, so you will write log base 2 one time, shrink them by using the multiplication product property of log, which says that log m times n equals to log m plus log of n. Now this side, right hand side is given and you can condense them by writing the left hand side. So 4x times 5 you will write equals to log base 2 of 40. Now only one log is written on the left side and one log is written on the right side. So just cancel them by with each other, avoiding one step. So now 4x times 4 times 5 will gives you 20x equals to 40. Divide both sides by 20 in order to find the x, and 40 divided by 20 gives you 2. Now let's try this question. Here there is a negative sign, so of course you will write the log base 10 one time, and for negative you will use the quotient property. So first a on the top and a plus 21 in the denominator. The left hand side will stay as it is. Now raise the power of 10 in order to cancel the log base 10 from both sides. And now it is a plus 20, a divided by a plus 21 equals to 100 is left. Now under the 100 there is 1. So you can cross multiply. How you will cross multiply is 100 times this expression, that is a plus 21 equals to a times 1 gives you a. Now open the bracket by using the distributive property. So you will get 100a plus 21 times 100, you will get 2100 equals to a. Now you have to find the a. So bring the 100a on the other side. So you will get a minus 100a equals to 2100. Now 1 minus 100 gives you minus 99a equals to 2100. Divide both sides by minus 99 and you will get a equals to Divide them and get the final answer. That means 2100 divided by 99. It will give you 700 by 33 with a negative sign. You can write in the decimal also, but if you have answer in the with the in the fraction, it's okay if you can write if you are writing with the fractions.